when you host a team, both teams, you share the field. Each has a sideline, each gets half of the field to warm up on, and that then Michigan State locked arms and used every inch of the field in their walk to attempt to going through or over our guys in a physical manner. So to call that unsportsmanlike or to call that bush league is putting it mildly. That could have been a real unfortunate incident, and as I said, it's the opposite of BS. Coach said that was BS, but that's not BS. That's fact, and I think it's something now the two athletic directors really need to get together and talk about. And I'll go one step further and use Coach D'Antonio's words from a few years back. It's not a product of the team, but their program. And again, that's using his words, but that could have been an unfortunate deal. And I'm proud of our guys for keeping their cool and wait until the game done.
What was your opinion of what Devin did at midfield? Was that something you addressed? Did you have any thoughts on that?
I don't blame Devin. I like the way our guys handled it. I mean, that'd be like going back and saying, "Well, look at Devin Bush. Look at him out there. He's out of midfield, scraping up the logo after what just took place." That's straight out of the Pistons playbook. Do something to them, say something to them, elbow them, and then when somebody else does something, back, then flop. So that's how I think about that as well. As again, it's unsportsmanlike, it's Bush League, and that is putting it very mildly. Well, I think it's a thing that the two athletic directors really need to talk about because, leading up to the game, we were aware that they did a traditional walk, and we contacted them because they send us a book, pregame operations, that is the most detailed, finest I've ever seen. It has everything in it, in writing, but that part is not, and we call them and say, what time are you guys doing your walk? Because we don't want to put our players out to warm up until after you guys do your traditional walk. And they gave us a time that it would be at 9:45. I said, okay, great. Then, well, it might be 9:55. Now it is going to be 9:55 a day later. So, okay, well, that walk happened another 10 minutes after that. And, at no point was there any kind of heads up or, hey, could you guys please, leave the field? And, and that's, and I see where they're call using the word juvenile. I think that's trying to brush it under the carpet because, their strength coaches were out there leading it. Their assistant coaches were out there. Coach D'Antonio was right behind it. That had all the earmarkings and evidence of a orchestrated Stormtrooper march. So, but I'll let the end. I think that's something Ward will address.
I know you hadn't seen you weren't on the field. You heard what David told you. When you saw the video of it, you see D'Antonio back there. What was your reaction to seeing him, being 5 feet or whatever was behind the guys?
That was Bush League.
He should have stepped in at that point.
That it has all the evidence of being orchestrated, yes.
Jim, actually, were you guys supposed to have the field at 10 a.m.? Is that what was on the schedule? Exactly what time were you guys supposed to be on the field and they were supposed to be off?
To say we can go out on the field, 9:30, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. It comes open to us when it comes open, but as I said, we were trying to not be out there when, you know, they were doing their traditional walk. And that's when the back and forth was a vagueness. They even told us, sometimes we don't do it. So it came to a certain point where maybe they're not doing it, you know, so guys can go out and start getting loosened up for the game that starts at 12 o'clock.